ways, words, and friends. One day, one steed, one breath, one try underneath this endless sky. One day at a time, I'll find my way, and at a time, come what may. One day at a time. Yesterday's way I shed and leave, inspired by the love I believe. One day at a time, rise above the grind, finding peace of mind and rhythm divine. One day at a time, let the music flow, healing the soul, let the good times grow. One day at a time, I take a stand with faith and hope. One day at a time, shine and shine night, yeah. Sunrise cracks the window pane. Another day begins again. Yesterday is done and gone. A brand new dawn, a hopeful song. Anxiety creeps in my head. Worries whisper, fears are spread. But I breathe deep and I will say, I face this day, just this one day that we see, and I think to see. One day at a time, that's all I need. Planting tiny seeds of hope and freedom. One day at a time, a step, a start, mending my fractured heart, playing my part. One day at a time, the journey is long, but I find strength to be strong. Yeah. One day at a time. So I ask, completing this simple task. Names, world, and friends. The mountain seems so high and steep. The promises I struggle to keep. Sometimes I stumble, sometimes I fall, but I get back up and give my all. No need to fret about tomorrow's pain. Focus on the sunshine after the rain. Just one small thing I'll try to do, see it through and start anew. Word and free. One day, one step, one breath, one try. Underneath this that sky can shine. Word and free. One day at a time, I'll find my way. Word and free. One day at a time, come one day. One day at a time. One day.
What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Everybody, good to see you. Good to see you. Happy to be hanging out with you on this morning. Come on, drop in the comment section how you feeling. Y'all know what it is. It's Wade's Word and Friends. I'm your host. They call me Rodney. Happy to be in this space with you all on this Sunday morning. And I hope that you're happy to be in this space as well. So yeah, drop in the comment section how you feeling, what's happening with you, what's going on with you, what's good with you, all of that good stuff. Yeah. How you doing? How you feeling? Come on now. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Go ahead and drop that in the comment section real quick. Also, what you sipping on today? Today I'm sipping on some ginger tea in this Wade's Word and Friends swag, you know. Shameless plug. You can go to wayswordandfriends.com and grab you some swag as well to your help. Yeah, that tastes real good. Tastes really, really good. It really does. Hey, do me a favor, tag, text, and tell everybody that you know. Tell them to come on into the space. I see some of you have made your way in. Verlin, what's going on? Precious, what's going on? And others who have made their way. Fran Ish, what's going on? Aisha, what's happening? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Come on, everybody, tag, text, and tell somebody. Come on into the space. just rock out a little bit as I sip on. Yeah. Yeah, that tastes real good. I'm so excited to be hanging out with each and every one of you, but I can't go no further till you tag and tell somebody. So go ahead and do that. Take your time. Go ahead and do that. Drop in the comment section what's happening with you. Okay, I see some folks. Verlin says she's sipping on some coffee. Precious, feeling good this morning and grateful this morning. Wonderful. Lori, what's happening? Good to see you as well. Yeah, so go ahead. I'm going to do what I'm asking you all to do. I'm going to tag and text and tell some folks in these various spaces. So you go ahead and do the same thing too, if you don't mind. I certainly would appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Y'all in a hurry this morning? I'm not in a hurry. Over here where we at, it's raining and everything. I ain't got nowhere to go, so I'm just chilling. Trying to do what I'm asking you all to do. So go ahead and tag text and tell somebody. Hey, we're going out today on Facebook. We're going out today on YouTube, on Twitch. A little bit later, we will be going out, sending some content out on Instagram as well as on TikTok and all of that good stuff. Let me get situated here. I'm trying to get where I need to be. I feel like I'm kind of sitting low today, but that's all right. Okay, I see y'all. Inviting some folk into the space. Yeah, go ahead and do that. If you're over there on the YouTube side, make sure that you're sharing it out as well. Help us out this morning. Yeah, if you don't mind, go ahead and put something on it. We only ask for $15 in the space or whatever. Man, this tea is on point this morning. I got to sip a little bit more. So y'all bear with me a little bit this morning because I'm on one. So yeah. Shining like a crown of steel. Got the music flowing through my veins. In this space, it's all right to bob your head. It's all right to be happy. You know, you don't got to be so serious and everything like that. Yeah. So yeah, right where you are, go ahead and just rock out with your boy. I'm trying to get our energy up. Y'all help me. We got to get that energy up this morning. I don't see y'all tagging and texting and telling nobody. So I'm going to bump this a little bit. Come on, let's get our energy up. Feeling like sun, shades on, ready to run. Got my friends all by my side, chasing dreams, Christ on our side. Heart racing, can't slow down. In this moment, I own the crown. Lights flicker, cities alive. In this energy, I feel I thrive.
I'm on one, can't hold me down. Living life loud, I'm the talk of the town. I'm on tonight. Nothing can stop. I don't see y'all dropping anything in the comment section like what's happening with you, what's going on with you. Come on now. All right, I'll see everybody. Okay, we're getting where we need to be. That's good. That's good this morning. Come on.
Laughter echoes through the air. Moments fleeting, but I don't care. Cause every heart beats like a drum. Today I live, I'm overcome.
Come on, hit those heart emojis and everything.
I'm the talk of the town. Tonight, nothing can stop. Feel the rhythm, let the world drop.
In the hustle, I find my peace. With every step, my worries cease. Voices harmonize, create the sound. In unity, our spirits unbound. Together we shine a collective spark. In this moment, we light the dark. With love as our guide, we
so come on, everybody.
In this heartbeat, our dreams run deep.
Hey, we're grateful that
can't hold me down. Living life, I'm the talk of the town.
Her dog was found and everything like that. So we dig up that. Come on, everybody, celebrate that. Come on, everybody. Nina, what's going on? What's good with you? Hey, I can't move any further until I feel the energy coming from you all. So keep those comments coming. Let me know how you're feeling, what's happening with you. Yeah, we won't be down. I'm on one this morning.
Feel the rhythm, let the world drop. So let the music carry us
away. All right. Yeah, I'm on one.
Stepping out with the vibe that's real.
And I hope that you are
so shining like a crown
as well. So hey, what we're gonna do today, I think we are where we need to be. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Tag, text, and tell somebody. Tell them to come on into the space. Lori, if you don't mind, go ahead and real quick drop in the comment section, Hebrews chapter number 13, verse number 6 on your own time. Go ahead and read it in its entirety. We're gonna get ourselves centered in just a moment. We're gonna listen to some new music. Yeah. Play a few videos. I'm gonna talk a little bit. Okay. Aisha, I see you. Okay. It wasn't yours, but you helped reunite somebody with their loss. Okay, their lost pet. Wonderful. Yeah. See, when you do good for others, yeah, good things happen to you. And so we're expecting good things to happen to you. Yeah, for your kindness, for your generosity, and all of that good stuff. All right, people. I am taking my time this morning. I'm not in a hurry, but I need y'all to tag, text, and tell somebody. Yeah, go ahead and drop it in the comment section in one word this morning. In one word this morning. What are your expectations for the coming week? One word. What are your expectations? What are your expectations? Jermaine, what's happening? Good to see you this morning. And Scott, what's happening? Duchess, what's good? What's good? All right. I see y'all. Come on. Get it going in the chat. If you're over there on the YouTube, hit those heart emojis. Make sure that you get out of the chat if you're on YouTube. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up and then come on back into the chat. Yeah, that helps us. Yeah. All right. Lori says clarity. And Scott gave us 3 words. Everything is well. Give me one word for your expectations for the coming week. Mine is just simply happy. Happy. Yeah, feel what I'm saying? And that I am happy. So I want to continue on with that training. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, speaking those things that be not as though they are. Yeah. Nina says favor. Aisha says productivity. Okay, those are all some great words. Precious says discipline. Okay. And Scott says motivation. Okay, wonderful. Okay, what else we got going? Come on. Drop it in the comment section. One word. As it relates to your expectations for the upcoming week. Keep it dropping in the comment section. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get started. Y'all know what it is. We call this Wade's Word and Friends. So let's get it going. Here we go.
Wade's Word and Friends. It's a family affair. Tag a soul in need. Show them that you care. If you're looking to connect with hearts so grand, we're the chorus of love. Come take our hand. Let's go. Wade's Word and Friends. Tag your brother, your sister. In unity we mend. Wake up and tell a friend. Wade's Word and Friends is about to begin. Text, tag, and spread the word. Wade's Word and Friends is the new hot space for all things funny, challenging, and creative. So wake up, tag a friend, and spread the word. Tag someone who needs a smile today. So if you want to be a part of something special, we are the space. Let's go, Wade's Word and Friends. Tag someone who needs to hear this and spread the word. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Let the spirit move. In this house of joy, our souls we soothe. With every beat we're sharing, Wade's truth. We're sharing Wade's truth. In this fellowship, our hope sweet boost. Bring it down now. Wade's Word and Tribe. Join the movement. Feel the vibe.
Yeah, hey, keep those comments coming. I see you. Folk are saying, Whitney said overflow, that's her word of expectation for next week. Verlin says peace. Shakira says elevation. Okay. Jermaine says work. Okay. All right. Keep it going. Gladys says accomplishment. Lori says faithing. Okay. That's all good stuff. All right. Come on. Get yourself centered wherever you are. You may be on your living room couch. You may be in your bedroom. Maybe in the kitchen. Getting some breakfast together and all of that stuff. And that's all right. Or whatever you're doing, go ahead and get planted. Get focused. Because today is a good day to celebrate your victories. Yeah, today is a good day to celebrate your victories. Your accomplishments. The things that you persevered in. Yeah, today is a good day to celebrate that. So often when we come into these spaces, we want to hear the doom and the gloom, but the reality is, you don't look like what you've been through. And the truth is, you have overcome a lot. And that's reason enough to celebrate. Come on, drop in the comments section real quick so we can get on the same page this morning with this. Just celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. Somewhere along the journey, some folks told you wouldn't even make it to this moment in your life, but you're here. Some of you have gone back and forth with the doctor, but you're still here. Yeah, celebrate your victories. Because you have accomplished a lot. Truth be told, you are doing better than you think. Truth be told, the things that came to block you, they didn't. Because you're here. And I'm so glad this morning that many of you did not allow one bad chapter in your life to define your life. And you have resolved to push through to your breakthrough in spite of it all. And we give glory to God for that. For your faith walk, for your willingness to hang on in there when other folks told you to give up, told you to throw in the towel, but you declared, I shall not die, but I shall live. I shall walk in the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Come on, celebrate that. And the reality is, can't nobody tell you nothing, because you overcame that thing. You did that thing. And this is not to suggest that you did it all by yourself, that you did it all alone. You recognize the power and the presence of He who knows all things, He who sees all things, and He who makes all things well. And here is the reality: just because you love Him does not mean that you need to bash yourself or discount yourself. Not only did you have to trust Him, but you had to put one foot in front of the other. That's called faith, y'all. Yeah, you faved your way through it all. So that's reason enough to celebrate. So you get it. You understand it. Yeah, there's power, wonder-working power in Jesus. But we serve a God who uses our hands and our feet and our voices. So don't diminish your testimony. Don't downplay your value. Don't discount your story, because your story is powerful, magnetic. Your story has the power to draw folks in, to declare without a shadow of a doubt, strong, I'm powerful, I'm better. Is anybody grateful for that this morning? Come on, let's take that first breath as we agree on that. Breathe it in, blow it out. Don't that feel good? Yeah, we're blowing away, pushing away things that don't align with our purpose, that don't align with His plan for our lives. Come on, take that breath in, breathe it in, blow it out. Yeah, we're blowing away negativity and doubt, because positivity is in fact our cheat code. And so I don't know about you, but I celebrate the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, but I also celebrate you. Because watching you and seeing you lets me know not only that there is a God, but that He's good, and that His mercy endureth forever. Yeah, you and I are living, breathing testimonies of His grace. Yeah, we're living, breathing testimonies of the power of connectivity and positivity. You ought to celebrate that. You ought to celebrate that this morning. You ought to celebrate that this morning. Come on, somebody. Let's celebrate the fact that He does not slumber, nor does He sleep concerning you and I. And so I just dare you to let go of the doom and gloom. And I dare you to put on His power. Because words have power. You are not beneath. You are not below. No, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And that our soul knows well. So celebrate, y'all. See, this is this internal thing that needs to take place. We spend so many years trying to operate in the external, you know. We thought it was our dance. We thought it was our music. We thought it was our wailing, the preacher wailing and all of that stuff. No, this is a internal work. That allows us to understand that even when things may not be what we want them to be, we can yet celebrate because he's doing an internal work on us. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that, and I hope that you're grateful for that as well. So in the comment section right now, just take one word, maybe two, and help somebody celebrate. Can you find one word for somebody else and not just a word for you? Can you encourage somebody in the space? Can you tell them that you celebrate them? That you see them? That you're rooting for them? That you're clapping for them? Because teamwork does make the dream work. Yeah, so just encourage somebody in the space right now. Let your fingers do the typing. And this moment ain't really about you. So let's help big up one another. Yeah, that's right, Precious. Whitney, we clapping for you. That's right, Lori. May you all prosper. That's right, Shakira. May you all pursue and attain and reach your goals. Yeah. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Big up to everyone. And if you agree with that, just type in the comment section, amen. It's all right to say amen. That simply means we on the same page. We agree. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Wow. What a wonderful and marvelous time to be. And you notice what I simply said? I just simply said to be. To be here, to be with you all, to be living, loving, experiencing the joys of life. And for some of us, it's longevity because you've been around here a long time. He has kept you. Yeah, that's reason enough to celebrate. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Big ups. If you mind, do me a favor, drop something on the Cash App. I'm going to drop it in on the banner, the various ways that you can go ahead and do that. We only ask for $15 in the space if you have it. But whatever you know is on your heart to support in our work, go ahead and do that. We certainly would appreciate it. Again, the information is running across the ticker. So go ahead and support us in what we're doing. Lori, go ahead and drop the various ways that they can do it. Okay, you already did it. Thank you so much. All right, we see you, Aisha. Thank you. All right, I see everybody. Man, this is what I like. I like when we are together, when we are encouraging one another. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. You still got time to tag, text, and tell somebody, tell them to come on into the space. Earlier, I asked Lori to drop in the comment sections Hebrews 13:6. You can read it on your own time in its entirety. Let's get into some music here. Let me drop something. Let me get out of that. This week, just made a few videos. I think I dropped this song like late Sunday night or whatever. So here is the full version of it. And it's just simply a song entitled Dream Big. Because that's what I want you all to do. I want you all to dream big. Dream big. So let me know if you're feeling it. Here we go.
Started with a whisper in the dead of the night, a quiet spark that lit my fight. They said, man, keep dreaming, but I saw stars where they saw ceilings. From dreams to reality, I'm living what they said I would never see. Every step, every scar made me free. From dreams to reality, yeah, that's me. Big dreams, big God, I faced, fueled the fire I embraced. With every tear I found my voice, turning pain into my choice. Big dreams, big faith, mountains move, I won't break. From shadows into the light, I'm soaring, I'm taking flight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let the emotion out will be. That's the sense I wanted sees. Whispers I heard, people moved on, but I carry castles in my bones. Painted skies with my own hands, made a stage where I could stand. Echoes of doubt tried to drown my song, but my heart beat louder all along. Whoa, 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 whoa. From dreams to reality, I'm living what they said I would never see. Every step, every scar made me free. From dreams to reality, yeah, that's me. Ways, word, and friends. Ways, word, and friends. Big dreams, big faith, mountains move, I won't break. Way dreams, big faith. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, big dreams, big faith. Anybody got big dreams and big faith? Let me know how y'all was feeling that one. Man, that's another one right there. That's another one right there. Big dreams, big faith. Let me know if you was feeling that. I'll see you all in the comment section. Hey, keep them comments coming. Yeah, big dreams, big faith. Wow. Yeah, I was kind of digging that one right there. Let me know in the comment section how you was feeling about that. Now this one right here. Okay. Jermaine said it was hot. And Scott said she loved it. Okay. All right. I see y'all. Wow. Man, I appreciate it. So check it out. I got one more. This one is a little different. But hey, let me know if you're feeling this one right here. All right, let me pull it up real quick. All right, here we go.
In you, oh Lord, we take our stand. A safe place forever in your hand.
Ay,
No fear can shake us when you're near. You bring us hope, dispelling fear.
ay,
In you, oh Lord, we take our stand.
ay.
A safe place forever in your hand. No fear can shake us when you're near. You bring us hope, dispelling fear.
ay.
God is in the midst of her. His strength will guide us through the night. In you, O Lord, we take your stand. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, it'll not remove. Though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof, Selah. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. She shall not be moved. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her. And that right, Earl.
In the shadows of the night, we call on you. Your light shines bright, breaking through. When the world tries to pull us down, you lift us up, our solid ground.
Through every trial, we'll rise above, wrapped in mercy, surrounded by love, unshakable hope, bringing us peace. In your arms we find our relief.
Never say nay.
Storms of life are raging, we'll find peace in his embrace. When the mountains shake and tremble, he's our refuge, our safe place.
In you, oh Lord, we take our stand. A safe place forever in your hand.
Ay,
No fear can shake us when you're near. You bring us hope, dispelling fear.
ay, ay.
Let me know if you was feeling that one. Let me know if you was feeling that one. Yeah, yeah. I think those was two bangers. The second one was a little different from what I normally do, but hey, I still feel like that's right, Precious. Got the vibes over there. Let's get into it. Let's get into it real quick. Let me find some good talking music. Yeah. Hebrews 13:6 says something like this. So we say with confidence, the Lord is our helper. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortal do to me? I want to just use this thought, and then I want us to come in on the back end and have a conversation about it. Because this thought can go one or two ways, but I tend to want to use this from a positive standpoint versus a negative standpoint. It's simply, you can't tell me nothing. Yeah, drop that in the comment section. You can't tell me nothing. Now, I know for some folk, you know, you always kind of lean on the negative, so you're trying to figure out where I'm going with that, but I want to put a positive spin on this. Why? Because I got a confession to make. I used to be a doormat, or a, how do I want to say it? Just constantly worried about what people would say as it relates to how I'm moving. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you kind of are flowing in that, sometimes, you know, every piece of advice, every well-intentioned warning, every unsolicited opinion, sometimes I would hear it, and subconsciously I would say, you know what? They're probably right. And I discovered what I was doing, what I really was doing, I was allowing people's fears to become my limits. Let me say that again. Can I be transparent here this morning? Yeah, don't look at me strange, because some of you all in the space this morning, you can relate to that. Subconsciously, not intentionally, but over time, what I started to do was allow other people's fears to become my limits. Their doubts started to become my reality. And for a long time, I wore their expectations like a borrowed coat. Yeah, their expectations. But then one day I found a new shield. Yeah, not one that blocked out the good, but one that protected my own fire. Because any of you who know me, you know that I'm very creative. I'm always thinking about different ways and different things. But what I was discovering was that I was very creative, but that, instead of allowing others to think big, oftentimes it made folks fearful. I remember one time one lady came up to me and said, "I don't understand you." Because she wanted to just put me in a box. But I can't be confined to no box. I draw outside of the line. I'm a firm believer that even broken crayons still have the capacity to make beautiful art. And so some folks thinking that I had to be perfect, it was kind of counterculture to who I am, because I didn't see them as being perfect. I didn't see myself as being perfect. I wasn't trying to create these pretty, beautiful things. No, because I understood that our greatest work comes out of the mud, out of the dirt. And I started to hear this declaration in my head. You can't tell me nothing. And not from the standpoint of a apathetic, stubborn phase of someone who is not willing to listen to others. No, but from the standpoint of a positive, empowering stance of someone who knows their own path. I know where I'm going. I know what it is that has been purposed in me. And you can't tell me nothing as it relates to that. So today, that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk about. This kind of mindset, this powerful tool for growth, and how it can allow each and every one of us to actually move in our authentic self and in our authentic truth without fear, worrying about what others may or may not have to say. Yeah, drop in the comment section. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. So how do I do it? How did I do it, and how can we do it? It's about understanding the power of your own compass. Think about it. You can't tell me nothing as your internal compass. It's the voice that says, I have a vision and I will see it through. It's not about being blind to advice. It's about being anchored in your own purpose. Think about anything that was ever created. There was somebody who told them that they could not do it. I told you last week about the brothers who was trying to build the wall, but there was somebody who was telling them that they could not do it. Even if you think about Jesus, there were folks who was telling him that he was not who he was, that he could not do what he said he could do. This is the journey of life. And if you don't understand your own compass, if you don't understand what it is that you have been purposed to do, what you will do is allow other people's fears to drown out your purpose, your vision. So there's nothing wrong with listening to advice, but you should never allow anybody to push you away from your dreams. Let me say that again for the slow folk in the back of the room. Don't allow other folk to shift you from what you have been purposed to do, because your vision will be met with skepticism, with ridicule. We're doing everything on our phones today, but when Steve Jobs first started talking about the computer and all of that stuff, folk looked at him crazy and said, why would somebody want a personal computer in their home? This is about you recognizing your own internal compass and allowing that to drive your passion and your capacity to do that which you have been called to do. Come on, somebody type it one more time. Can't nobody tell me nothing. No, this ain't about arrogance. I've been told I'm arrogant a time or two. This ain't about that. It's about a deep-seated self-trust that's been cultivated through your experiences. There are some things that you and I have learned through our experiences that can't nobody tell us nothing about. It's the ability to shift through the opinions of others and protect your core value and your core mission. When you say can't nobody tell me nothing, you're not rejecting people, you're protecting your purpose. Now let me warn you, when you start to get like that, folks will start looking at you strange. They'll start telling you you didn't change. They'll start telling you you're operating differently, try to put you back in your box and all of those particular things. But here it is. You're not rejecting people, because here is the reality. Some folks can't handle your purpose, can't handle your truth. And everyone who's walking with you is not walking with you necessarily because they believe in you. Sometimes they're walking with you because it adds some value to them, or they're looking to see what they can get up out of it. And as soon as they can't get nothing up out of it no longer, they're gone. Poof. Gone with the wind. So it's not about rejecting people. It's about protecting your purpose. And when you understand your internal compass, this is what you're doing. You're building a mental and emotional fortress around your passion, ensuring that it has the space to grow without being trampled by external doubts. Anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been there? You shared your dream, your vision with the wrong person, with the wrong people. And immediately, instead of trying to encourage you to persevere, to push forward, they told you all the reasons why it won't happen, why it can't be done, why you shouldn't do it. So be clear about the power of your own compass. Number 2, you have to know the difference between listening and obeying. Yeah, you got to know the difference between listening and obeying. We live in a world full of noise, y'all, where everyone has an opinion. I mean, you can go on social media, you can go in some of these in-person settings, and everybody got an opinion. Everybody got an opinion about your life and how you should be living it and what you should be doing, what type of clothes you should have on, all of that stuff. How you ought to be navigating your family and your relationships. Everyone has an opinion on how we should live, work, and love. And see, the positive side of "you can't tell me nothing" isn't a refusal to listen. It's a commitment to discern with what to obey, if you will. Because there is a difference between being a student and being a puppet. The student listens to the teacher, absorbs the information, then synthesizes it with their own understanding to form a unique perspective. A puppet simply follows strings. So while listening is a powerful skill, you have to understand also the act of intelligence and respect. You listen to gather information, to understand a perspective you hadn't considered, and to show that you value the person speaking, but you don't have to automatically obey. I used to say this to folks all the time. You can bring anything to me. What I'm saying to you is I will always listen. But that doesn't mean that I have to do it. And I used to get some folks frustrated all the time because they thought if they brought me something that I had to do it. Cause a lot of conflict and a lot of confusion. But I'm straight up. I would say, hey, I'll listen to whatever it is that you have to say, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to do it. It is this process of taking what is being offered, processing it, and then deciding what fits best with your goals and your values. And then being man and woman enough to understand, hey, if it doesn't align, then it's okay. We don't have to fall out. We don't have to be fussing and fighting. If it don't align, then it don't align. And that's okay. So always be one who is willing to listen. But you don't have to always obey. Just because somebody is saying that it is the truth does not necessarily mean that it is the truth. You have to do the work. So be open to listen, but be clear to everyone you encounter. Just because I'm listening does not mean that I have to do what you are asking me to do. And then finally, having a level of freedom from the struggles of always feeling like you have to be right. Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? I used to think that being right meant having the same opinion as everyone else, but I've learned that true conviction comes from living in alignment with your values, even when they're unpopular. So being right isn't about winning an argument. It's about staying true to yourself. It's the moment you realize that your internal satisfaction matters more than your external validation. I was watching the new Denzel movie, and the one thing right at the end, he said, all money ain't good money, and I believe that. When someone tries to persuade you to play it safe, to follow the crowd, or to give up on your dream, you got a right to look at them and say, you can't tell me nothing. So this isn't about being stubborn. It's about being courageous enough to be authentic. Let me say that again. It's about being courageous enough to be authentic, to move in your truth, to move in who you are, and stop fronting for others. See what I discovered. And what typically happens with me is, like, when I really see you, then it gets uncomfortable for you. Because many folk love to pretend. Yeah. Many folk love to pretend, and they get uncomfortable when they run into somebody and say, you don't have to pretend because there is no judgment here. You don't have to fake the funk because we're all a work in progress. You don't have to put on for me because I'm not impressed by that stuff. Just move in your authentic self. Be happy with who you are. Can I tell you that's what frustrated folks the most about Jesus, is that Jesus was just true and authentic to himself. And while he subscribed, sat into the norms of the day, he did not let the norms of the day define him. Define how he spoke a thing, how he interacted with folk who some folks said you should not be interacting in, how he went to places that other folks said you shouldn't be going to those places, how he shared and how he cared. You and I have a right, and when we're clear on our purpose, when we're clear on what it is that we've been called to do, you have a right to look at your naysayers and look at your doubters and look at your haters and say, you can't tell me nothing. When you're moving in your authentic self and being true to your purpose, it's all right to look at them folk who will try to turn you around and turn you back and say, you can't tell me nothing. Because I don't know about you, but there is this freedom in forging your own path to create a life that feels deeply and uniquely yours. It's this freedom to stand tall and say, this is my journey and I'll walk it my way, not because of arrogance, but because it's the only way for me to be true to myself. So the next time someone tries to plant a seed of doubt, don't just stand there, raise your shield. Not to block them out, but to protect your own light. Because when you find the positive power in you can't tell me nothing, you will really begin to live. No, you'll really begin to live when you understand the positive side of you can't tell me nothing.
We ain't playing, you just hating, cause you can't shame us, demonstrating freedom's call, a vibrant song. Don't blame us for being free where we belong. Point your fingers, judge and sneer, filled with envy, fueled by fear. You try to dim the light we hold so dear, but truth is burning bright and clear. We ain't playing, you just hating, cause you can't shame us, demonstrating freedom's call, a vibrant song. Don't blame us for being free where we belong. Greatest word and friends. We ain't playing, you just hating, cause you can't shame us, demonstrating freedom's call, a vibrant song. Don't blame us for being free where we belong. I rise to the sea beyond the haze. I love that guides us through all our days. And we'll hold a light to guide with open heart. We cast aside the chains of doubt, the walls of shame. Heads held high, we walk our way, ignoring whispers, come what may. Your thoughts don't should hold us down, but your negativity won't wear the crown. We ain't playing, you just hate, it's shameless, demonstrate freedom's call, a vibrant song. Don't blame us for being free where we belong. You point your fingers, judge and sneer, filled with envy, fueled by fear. You try to dim the light we hold so dear, but truth is burning bright and clear. We ain't playing, you just hate, cause you can't shame us, demonstrate freedom's call, a vibrant song. Don't blame us for being free where we belong. Greatest word and friend. Said hello, said hello. We ain't playing, you just hear this shame us, demonstrate freedom's call, a vibrant song. Don't blame us for being free where we belong.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't tell me Nothing. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm going to drop the link real quick. Going to invite you to come in. Yeah, and share your thoughts, share your comments. Again, you don't have to come in on the screen if you don't want to. You can just simply click the link. You don't have to download anything or anything like that. Just don't turn your camera on, but we'll be able to hear your audio and everything like that. So I've dropped the link. Go ahead and click on it. Pop on in and holler at your boy. I want to hear from you, your thoughts on what I just talked about or anything. We're here to answer any questions that you might have, any quagmires or anything like that. What's on your mind? We want to hear from you. So go ahead and click on that link. You can also comment in the comment section if you don't mind. That'll work as well. So yeah, let's hear from you. I want to hear from you. All right. Got Precious popping in today.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on, Precious?
What's going on? How you doing, Rodney?
I'm doing good.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This message was so powerful this morning. I just really appreciated it. And I think today you really spoke on just basically discernment,
Yeah.
taking, it's okay to listen to somebody's advice. Well, whatever you're doing in life, whether it's business, whatever, personal, it's okay to listen to what people have to say. You don't have to fight about it. But, you take that into consideration and then you put it into your own life. Does this apply to me? Do I need to be doing that? A lot of times people want to give advice with things they have no idea on.
Yeah.
It's like what you were saying on like social media, everybody has an opinion. It's like it made the world today where everybody think that their opinion matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just because you thought it and you said it doesn't mean it even pertains to my life or I even have to care about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you just take everything with a grain of salt. Everything doesn't have to be taken to heart. Just because you thought it doesn't mean that it even applies to me. And sometimes people just throwing daggers because maybe that's the way they feel in their life, and they kind of deflecting that off on you. But definitely, just
Yeah.
discernment. Always just like asking God and what he, talk to him if you want to get your, and just think
No.
about it before acting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I agree. I agree 100%. And that's it. I mean, whatever it is, right? Whatever path in life that you're on, you have to be clear about that and be centered on that, right? And don't allow others to move you from that. And too often that's what we do, right? That's what we do because we have these ideas of what it should be versus walking in the reality of a thing, right? And so sometimes we're putting stuff on folks that at the end of the day don't even really matter. You know what I mean? I heard somebody say the other day, when did it become terrible, to pray for somebody that you love, even though they may not be necessarily doing certain things that you like? You understand what I'm saying? And so we become so consumed with our own ideas of what is right and wrong, where when we actually look at the Bible, Jesus is challenging all of those assertions of all of those people who think that they have it right. But because Jesus is centered in his own compass of who he is, what he has been purposed to do, he's able to navigate through this world that is constantly telling him you don't belong.
Right.
Now, I know that's hard for us to hear that on this side, but if you go back and you read the Bible, that's what they're basically telling them. You don't belong. You're not it. You're not the one. Why should we be believing you, looking for you, standing with you? And that's our life journey. If you're going to accomplish anything, do anything in this world, you got to understand that there's going to be people who are going to try to put their temperament on you, their truth on you.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, you got to be clear about your own compass, your own purpose, your own direction,
Right.
and move in that. And move in that. Yeah, absolutely.
Moving your truth.
Yeah.
Moving your truth.
Moving your truth. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I appreciate your comments and everything like that. Who else is going to come in and holler at me and Precious this morning? Like I said, you don't have to come in on camera, but we would love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear your truth this morning. So pop in. Let us hear from you. Let us hear from you. And while we're waiting, make sure that you are putting something on it. Putting something on it. All right. All right. We got Maxine is in the building. What's up, Max?
Hi, how you doing? I wasn't sure if I was on here yet.
No, you here. You here. What's good?
Okay. What was that? I don't what?
Life becomes great when you become grateful. Okay, I see your T-shirt. I heard that.
Oh no. No, I'm saying, what was the topic? Is it I don't care what?
You can't tell me nothing.
You can't tell me nothing. Nothing. Because my faith is so strong.
Okay.
And my purpose is intentional.
Okay.
And I just love, it don't have to be in a serious relation. Just love each other. Like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't live in a glass house. You can't. I'm sorry. That's why I'm always 100. What you see is what you get.
Man, them some bars, yo.
You can't live in a glass. You're right about you, and many of us try to, but you can't live in a glass house. Yeah, the stones you're throwing at others, they get thrown right back at you.
Listen. I just be like, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna digest it, and I'm gonna sit down, cause I got a brain injury, so I gotta sit down before I go off. So that's how I'm working it. Yeah. And that's the honest truth. See,
I guess that's what I'm just simply saying, right? So we're all a work in progress. We're all trying to navigate through our own journey. We're all trying to figure out what this life looks like to us, right? And what it looks like for us.
Me.
Right. What it looks like for us.
That's right. Nobody can tell me nothing.
Yeah. So it's not it's not being arrogant. It's about when I'm clear about something. Then and I'm purpose for that, then I need to be able to walk that through. And while I appreciate what you may or may not be saying, that doesn't move me from my position. And I think that's the critical piece. And then you have to be comfortable. When you tell folks you can't tell me nothing, you got to be comfortable with their response, because in most cases they can't handle.
Listen, I get pushed back, and I'm like, okay, you ain't ready for this.
Yeah,
obviously,
you know what I mean. So.
And guess what? Obviously, and it's okay. Oh, I was supposed to do something with this. I didn't think I would be on camera. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
You're good. Hey, that's what it is. Listen, I try to convince everybody every day. Listen. Whatever whatever you're comfortable in, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody tripping. I'm grateful that you popped in. Great T-shirt on today.
Thank you. And, I wore this for my people.
Yeah, I see. I
wore this for my people.
Yeah. No, that's right. And it's all right to, like, even though we're in the setting, we're talking about some spiritual things, we're talking about some life things, but it's okay to laugh. You don't have to be serious about every little thing. And while our faith is a serious thing, it doesn't mean that you can't laugh and enjoy one another and smile with one another as we are encouraging one another, right? To walk out their purpose, to lean on their faith. Yeah.
Sometimes I see the twisted faces and I'm like, oh my God.
I know that's right.
What is wrong? It's okay.
Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right.
And I'm in this city, and I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
I ask God to, cover me, because the people be the people.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I'll be sitting like I'm in Twilight Zone. Like, what? okay.
Yeah.
And these are people that work with people.
Mm-hmm.
Customer service. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This how we doing it now?
Yeah.
So I come in there and their face be twisted up. And by the time I'm finished with them,
Yeah.
by the time I'm finished with them, they're smiling. I'm like, yeah, come on, man. It ain't that serious.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
You know?
right. You can't
So
tell me nothing.
my purpose is intentional.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that intentionally.
Well, we appreciate you popping in and hollering at us. Stay on the line. Let me see if we can get anybody else to pop in today. Who else is going to pop in and share? You know, talk to us. You know, today is just kind of a laid back day. You know, we enjoying and we are enjoying one another.
Yes.
I'm grateful for all of the comments so far in the comment section, as well as those who have popped in. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. You know, pop in. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Don't be scared, because ain't nobody judging. Ain't nobody judging over here. And here's the reality. You know, I got the control of the mic, so you know, don't worry about it. I'll protect you. You ain't gonna. You know what I mean? If you get to talking too left, I'll be like, oh, the call got dropped.
I've been there. No, just kidding.
So don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna protect you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do in this space. Because in this space, we really believe certain things. We believe that we do serve a God who loves us beyond our mistakes. We certainly believe that we want you to walk in your authentic self and in your authentic truth. And then finally, we understand the value of being connected one with another. And so those are our three pillars that we try to stand on. We try to do it in love. We try to do it through laughter. We try to phase out this walk together. And definitely we allow people to live, you know what I mean, without any judgment over here. And so there's no judgment coming down our way. Our love is real because God loves us beyond our mistakes, and we ought to be loving others beyond theirs, right? Absolutely. All right, so is anybody else going to pop in? Where you at? Where you at today? What time am I looking at? All right, we're making good time and everything like that. All right, hey, I'll tell you what. Y'all don't want to pop in.
They probably wanted me to finish, Rodney.
I don't know if they're ready for all of that yet. We got to give them a little bit at a time, Max. We got to give them a little bit at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to give them a little bit at a time. All right, so listen, the link is up. I'm going to give you a few more minutes. Again, if you can't support what we're doing over here, go ahead and drop that $15 on the Cash App. We certainly would appreciate it. Let's go out this way. If nobody else is going to pop on, all right. Give me what do you want to hear? What do y'all want to hear? Let me see. What song can we go out with? What's one of your favorites? I guess we'll go out with this Sunday vibe. Let's go out that way. All right, everybody. Love you. Appreciate you. Talk to you real soon.
It's a vibe.
Ways, word, and friends, it's a vibe for that. Yo. Rise with the sun, let the warmth embrace. Kick back, relax in this sacred space. Living for the moment, every thought is free. With each beat of my heart, I find my harmony. No more 9 to 5, just me and the vibe. Feeling so alive, let the joy prescribe. Rhythms flowing smooth like a Sunday tune. In this sweet retreat, I'm over the moon. Stress-free Sunday, let the worries fade. Like shadow dancing in the morning glade. No obligations, no demands to me.
just the rhythm of these lazy, happy feet. Stress-free Sunday, a breath of golden air, leaving all the trouble somewhere over there. Just sunshine and a peaceful state of mind, the perfect way to leave the week behind. Wade's Word and Friends, sometimes all you need is time to breathe, to just exist and simply believe that everything will work out in its way. Just gotta cherish this perfect Sunday. Sunday kind of vibe, chillin' fast in time. Wade's Word and Friends.
Rise with the sun and let the warmth embrace. Kick back, relax in this sacred space. Living for the moment, every thought is free. With each beat of my heart, I find my harmony.
Yeah.
A stress-free Sunday, that's the only cure for all the chaos that I must endure.